गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी गोपीजनवल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दना व्रजजनरञ्जना यशोदानन्दना व्रजजनरञ्जना यमुनातीरावनचारी यमुनातीरावनचारी Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Rama Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Shri Radhe Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Prahlada Singha Jaya Prahlada Singha Prahlada Singha Jaya Prahlada Singha Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada हरिनाम संकीर्तन की श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सत्स्य श्रीमद भाई शरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर सत्स्य श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद की समवेत गौर भक्त वृंद के ग्रंथराज श्रीमद भागवतम की ऑल ग्लोरीज टू assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada ji. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tator Jair Mudirayet Nashtaprayesu abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Ruttama Shloke Bhaktira Bhavati Nashtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 9, Text 22. Soyam samasta-jagatāṁ suhṛd ātmā Soyam samasta-jagatāṁ suhṛd ātmā sattvena mṛḍayate bhagavān bhagena tenaiva dṛśam anuspṛśatād yathāhaṁ tenaiva dṛśam anuspṛśatād yathāhaṁ srakṣyāmi pūrva-vat idaṁ praṇata-priyo soyam samasta-jagatāṁ suhṛd ātmā sattvena mṛḍayate bhagavān bhagena tenaiva dṛśam anuspṛśatād yathāhaṁ srakṣyāmi pūrva-vat idaṁ praṇata-priyo soyam samasta-jagatāṁ suhṛt ātmā sattvena mṛḍayate bhagavān bhagena tenaiva dṛśam anuspṛśatād yathāhaṁ srakṣyāmi pūrva-vat idaṁ praṇata-priyo soyam samasta-jagatāṁ suhṛd ātmā sattvena mṛḍayate bhagavān bhagena tenaiva dṛśam anuspṛśatād yathāhaṁ srakṣyāmi pūrva-vat idaṁ praṇata-priyo soyam samasta-jagatāṁ tenaiva dṛśam anuspṛśatād yathāhaṁ Vaishnavis, soyam samasta-jagatāṁ suhṛd ātmā tena mṛḍayate bhagavān bhagena praṇata-priyo word to word meaning saha he ayam the Lord samasta-jagatāṁ of all the universes suhṛt ekaḥ the one friend and philosopher ātmā the Supersoul sattvena by the mode of goodness yat one who mṛḍayate causes happiness bhagavān the personality of Godhead bhagena with 6 opulences tena by him eva certainly me to me dṛśam power of introspection anuspṛśatād let him give yathāhaṁ as aham I srakṣyāmi will be able to create pūrva-vat as before. Idaṁ, this universe, praṇata, surrendered, priyaha, dear, asau, he, the Lord. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace Abhay Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki. Let the Supreme Lord be merciful towards me. He is the one friend and soul of all living entities in the world, and He maintains all for their ultimate happiness by His 6 transcendental opulences. May He be merciful towards me, so that I, as before, may be empowered with the introspection to create, for I am also one of the surrendered souls who are dear to the Lord. Purport. The Supreme Lord Purushottama, or Sri Krishna, is the maintainer of all, in both the transcendental and material worlds. He is the life and friend of all because there is eternally natural affection and love between the living entities and the Lord. He is the one friend and well-wisher for all, and He is one without a second. The Lord maintains all living entities everywhere by His 6 transcendental opulences, for which He is known as bhagavān, or the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Lord Brahma prayed for His mercy so that He might be able to create the universal affairs as He did before. Only by the Lord's causeless mercy could He create both material and spiritual personalities like Marichi and Narada respectively. Brahma prayed to the Lord because He is very much dear to the surrendered soul. The surrendered soul knows nothing but the Lord, and therefore the Lord is very affectionate towards him. Hare Krishna. So we shall begin with a small little prayer. Om Jnanatimidandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasatte Desatarine Vansha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabho Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. So before that I speak anything, I like to beg for mercy from all assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. And I also would like to pray to my Siksha and Diksha spiritual masters and all the Parampara spiritual masters, so that they could be merciful upon this soul, so that I could speak something of any worth. So this sloka is one of the prayer of Lord Brahmaji, and we see that Lord Brahma has been created, and by the experts we come to know also that this particular prayer is being done by Lord Brahma in 51st year of his, and 51st years and the first day. Means this is day going on. When Lord Brahma has already completed his first parardha and the second parardha, so our Brahmaji is 50 years old. So a special annihilation that took place in previous kalpa, in which Brahmaji altogether along with all his universe mates, they enters into the abdomen of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. When the next day is coming, next day comes, so he is also coming out. So now Brahmaji is praying here, and he is telling that, let the Supreme Lord be merciful towards me. He is the friend and soul of all living entities in the world. And he only maintains all for their ultimate happiness by 6 transcendental opulences. So we'll see today that how Supreme Lord is manifesting this whole creation through his various energies. As we know, Katha Upanishad says, Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam Eko Yo Bahunam Yo Vedadhati Kama. So there is only Supreme Lord who maintains all other small living entities, Nityas, Nityanam. So like this, we'll see that how Supreme Lord is creating by his different energies. Parasa Saktir Vividhaiva Shruyate. The Supreme Lord has Vividhaiva, multifarious energies. And through various energies, he is creating this material universe, and then he is maintaining also. So, as we'll see, everything is coming from Supreme Lord. Lord's energy is one, we can say. Yet, when we see functionalities, there are different names given to the different energies. So, when there was nothing, aham evasam evagre, when there was only Supreme Lord. Right? So, Lord expands first his external potency, that's called pradhana, and then pradhana gets agitated by the glance of the Supreme Lord. So from thereafter we know till the one Brahmanda gets created, right? Then practically the jivas have not yet started in activities. So this whole thing is called, it comes under one potency of the Lord, that's called Gunamaya potency. So Lord glancing to the matter, dead matter, it's not matter, it's just a conglomerate of all the energies. Undifferentiated energy, pradhan. And then pradhan gets into the Mahatattva, then after Mahatattva is Prakriti. So till all different universes gets created, this is actually done by Gunamaya potency. Gunamaya. So Supreme Lord is the ultimate creator. So in Bhagavatam and also in Vedanta Sutras, there are 2 types of creator mentioned, described. One is called Upadan cause, another is called Nimitta cause. Right? There are 2 types of cause mentioned. So Upadan means substantial cause. By the transformation of something, something gets created. That's called what? Upadan. And then second is Nimitta cause. Nimitta cause means there is no transformation, but he or whatever is instrument into that creation. Right? So that's called Nimitta cause. Nimitta. No? Nimitta matram bhavya shavya sachi. Lord says to Arjuna, just become the instrument of my desires. So this is Nimitta cause. So we see, from here we see everything is actually being done by Prakriti or Maya. That's why those who are not the seers means truth, seer of the truth, they say everything is created by Prakriti. I was also, before coming to Krishna consciousness, I am a firm believer that everything is coming from Prakriti. Where is God? Where is God? Nobody has seen it. So there are 2 types of functionalities. Nimitta, one is called Upadan, another is called Nimitta cause. So this Guna Maya potency is actually transforming itself, starting from Mahavishnu, and it's transforming itself and getting till every universe gets created. Right? So this is called, this Maya, Guna Maya is called, which cause? Which cause? Upadan cause. So it gets transformated, Upadan. So the example, very simple example which is given most often, that is of a potter making the pot. I don't know how many of you have seen it. A potter, a pot maker. I don't know whether somebody is there in Mayapur who makes. So if you see pot maker have a rod, bamboo rod, the thick and solid bamboo rod. And with that what he does, he have a circular, wheel, circular wheel. Not wheel like it's there in the chariot, means solid wheel. And he puts in the center some amount of this soil, and then what he does, he makes it. So when the soil is being manipulated by the potter, and then after that, after some time you see different pots are getting created of different form. So this soil is which cause? The Upadan cause. And what is immediate nimitta cause is the will and the rod. Yeah. So we see this Guna Maya is transforming everything. And when Brahmaji is getting created, then from Brahmaji getting created, now the living entities has to come in action, right? And things has to move forward. The creation has to go further ahead according to different desires of living entities. Everybody has to get into different section of universe, right? According to different karma, they have to get into different species. And in this way, whatever was their prarabdha in previous kalpa or previous creation, it could be, from there everyone has to start from there. They have to resume their activities from thereafter. So who will do it? Lord says, na tasya karyam karanam cha vidyate. He don't have anything to do. Who does? Maya does. So there comes a different name of the Maya, the section of the Maya, we can say. That's called Jiva Maya, at being told by Srila Jiva Goswami. So this is called Jiva Maya, which is directly responsible to make living entity run here in this material world. So Jiva Maya have three potencies. First is called Bhu Shakti, which creates. Second is called Sri Shakti, which maintains. And third is Durga, which devastates. So through these three energies, Jiva Shakti, Jiva Maya have three features, we can say it's not three features. What are they? Bhu, Shri and Durga. So this Jiva Maya, what she does, she first of all makes Brahmaji the instrument. For that Jiva Maya only Brahmaji is praying here. So this is Brahma's prayer, so creative energy. What is this creative energy? This is Jiva Maya. Jiva Maya and Jiva Maya feature of Bhu Shakti. So Brahmaji is praying, if you'll see further ahead in 20 chapter in the same canto. So Brahmaji prays, "Oh Lord, please empower me so that I could do creation." So Lord empowers with Jiva Maya. And then Brahmaji creates the whole set of avidya. Brahmaji means he is the instrument actually. He doesn't do so. But this is what, unless living entities gets covered by avidya, there is no way they are going to be here in this material world and do all those activities which they are not supposed to do. Right? So, Srimad Bhagavatam in 23rd canto 20th chapter, this is mentioned, the sasarja chaya vidya panch parvanam agratah. So there are 5 types of avidya gets created. by Brahmaji through Jiva Maya. What are the 5 types of? Tamishram, Andha-tamishram, Tamo Moha, Maha Tamaha. Yeah, or else Maha Moha. So, these 5 types of avidya. What is that avidya? 5 types of avidya? We will see that one by one. So, first avidya is called not knowing anything about who are we, the self, the soul, as well as not knowing who is Krishna. This is the root avidya, root cause of everything that's going to come now. The first thing the living entity is covered by, that is ignorance of Krishna, the science of Krishna, and science of his own self. Who is he? The soul. So when the avidya comes, then comes avidya, also termed as ajnana, comes false ego, avidya. This avidya is called also tamas. Avidya, tamas, as well as not knowing, not knowing Krishna and who are we. This is avidya by which we are always, even though we hear lectures, but we'll see that most often we are forgetful of our own self, who are we, right? Maybe in Bhagavatam class we are knowing that I am the soul. Okay, Krishna is there. In temple Krishna is there, but maybe always we are not able to remember which section, which energy is working always upon us. I don't know about others, but it's working upon me for sure. So always I am forgetful of Krishna. I am always forgetful of myself, who am I? So this potency, avidya, is working consistently. Even though you remember something, you forget, right? We remember some sloka one day before and we remember after 1-2 days. Forget. For something to remember, we have to keep reciting always. That's why out of great causeless mercy, Lord has given us Anadir Bahir Mukha Jiva Krishna Bhuli Gela Ataiva Krishna Veda Purana Karila. So Veda Purana has been made for what purpose? We have forgotten Krishna. And avidya Shakti is repeatedly making us to forget Krishna. So because of avidya, tamas, we are getting to second covering of avidya, that's called asmita or false ego. We think ourselves to be the body. So for the first thing, because of this avidya, what we do, whatever is misery, we think to be happiness. Whatever is inauspicious, we think to be very auspicious. Whatever is most very temporary, we think to be it's permanent. This happens because of the first covering. We see in our life also, we say okay, life will go for many. Even for Brahmaji, we see when Brahma gets created, he knows that I will live for 311 trillion 40 billion years. He knows it. He knows this. But we do not know. But even though a human being lives just for how many years? There is no guarantee. Even the people are getting killed in the womb only nowadays. There is no guarantee we will live tomorrow also. Right? Is there any guarantee? But we think so long we are here, living, the breath is going on, we think that life will go. And in this way, in this world, I can make my own empire. Right? So this is happening just because of the first avidya. That living entity thinks that living entity doesn't know Krishna, living entity doesn't know he himself. He forgets, by default he forgets, white and black he forgets that I'm anything like spirit and soul, something like that. He just forgetful about this. So then comes false ego, means he thinks that I am this body and I am this mind and intelligence. So then the third covering comes, that he becomes very much attached with the things which gratifies his senses. That's called raga. So, and that's That's also called Mahamoha. Mahamoha. Means he gets attached with the things which gratifies his senses. It's for everyone. So everybody is into it. And Mahamoha, then comes the third over, right? Then comes Tamishram. This Tamishram is also called Dvesh or anger. Anybody tries to usurp your things which will gratify your senses, you will become angry upon him, or you become envious upon him. Oh, this fellow I don't like. That day he just took away my gulab jamun. I got two and he just snatched away. I didn't give me gulab jamun, so I don't like him. So this is happening just because of this is the fourth layer of avidya. That's called Tamishram. And when somebody gets too much into it, covered, then he thinks himself to be the body only. And then comes the last one called Tamishram. Or fear of death, correct. Tamishram, fear of death. Fear of death. He feels like I will die, then everything will be gone, finish. Avinivesh. This is also called Avinivesh. So this Avinivesh, as it is mentioned by Prahlad Maharaj, why people are fearful. Dvitiya Avinivesh. Dvitiya Avinivesh. That's why they are fearful. That we are fully absorbed into the body and bodily activities and bodily sense gratification. Then we just think that if the body dies, then finish, complete. Greatest fear. So this Avinivesh. So like this Jiva Maya has created this whole avaran, and into this we are situated life after life after life. So how long we are situated? How long we are situated? So long we take up to the pure devotional service of the Lord, staunchly. So long we will remain here into this 5 coverings of illusion. And through this only, this whole material universe, the jivas are moving. Through this energy, Lord is making jivas to move from one place to another, one planet to another. Uchcho vacha patha brahman upri adhova madhyeva yati dṛśam priyapriyam. Just like a dog moves from one house to another, simply we are just moving. So long we do not accept pure devotion service. Srila Rupa Goswami Pad tells, the pure devotion service is like a fire, forest fire. Pure devotion service. Of course, we are having another fire of samsara in which we are burning. Another forest fire given by Srila Rupa Goswami. That's a pure devotion service fire. Service for the pleasure of the Lord. What it does? It burns away all those serpents, sea serpents. He tells about sea serpents. So there was a discussion in one of the talk that why sea serpent it is told. Because sea serpent is avidya. Of course, bhakti burns away all the papas. Papas, I mean to say, sins. Pap. Karmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti bhajan. Karma can go away, but avidya, the real thing is avidya. Because of that avidya, people have desire of doing pap, right? And when they do pap, then they suffer. And the whole cycle of pap, then again they suffer, then after that again it goes to kutam, the stored impressions and vrittis, sanskar. Then again that sanskar will trigger him to desire to do pap again. And again he will go and do pap. Again this whole cycle is going. So of course devotion service, it knocks out the whole system of papa. But really to kill and to just remove this what's called avidya is really we required to take up forest fire. So this serpent, the sea serpents, why sea serpent? Because sea serpent is avidya by which we are covered. Avidya of our identity. We are soul, part and parcel of Krishna. And Krishna is there. The Nam, Roop, Gun, Leela, pastimes of Krishna. We are remembering it means we are out of avidya. Otherwise, we are forgetful means we are covered. Even though we are not doing sin right now, but the mother of sin is there, is sitting still, because we have forgetful of Krishna. Mother of all the sins, the sea snake is still there. Because the sea snake only will create papa, will only create all the complexity of living entities. It's like small eggs of the sea serpent. That eggs will be protected by the sea serpent. So like this, when the sea serpent dies, then living entity becomes perfectly happy. Avidya timira tapana rupe hridaya gagane majhe. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur says. So avidya timira tapana. We know this tapana, the one Surya, the tapana arises. But what tapana is that? That is light giving tapana. But here is another tapana, gives all types of darkness. What is that? Avidya, forgetful of Krishna. So just knowing we are not this body, we are soul is not enough. We have to go to para-vidya, knowing about Krishna. So vidya, avidya. Vidya will get us to liberation, and avidya will get us to more and more bondage. So liberation is not enough. We need to merge ourselves in Krishna consciousness. That's why this Veda and Purana has been given. And doing this, Brahmaji feels so sorry that what I did. He is now praying. And when he will get empowered by this Shakti, because we are all ruffians, we are dirty fellows here in this material world. And to run these dirty fellows, Brahmaji has to do this. And he feels so sorry that what did I do? Now these living entities are going to suffer with these 5 types of vidya. And then he feels so sorry, then he casts that body away. And then, the yakshas and rakshasas takes birth, and all the things start taking place. So, this is what to be learned from here, that how much we should be keen to take up devotional service as emergency. How much we should be keen to always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna, which is actually the cardinal principle given by Srila Rupa Goswami Prabhupada. And also we see the mood of Brahmaji, that Brahmaji, even though he has created many times, this is not the first time he is going to create. This is not his first day. How many days over? At least 50 into 365 days. Right? This many days over. This many times if you do one thing, you will be very much proficient into doing it. But still, every time what he does, he prays. He prays that, oh Lord, I do not know anything. This is the humility. If we are having this quality of humility, then we can always remember Krishna. This is what Brahmaji is. Always, he's a perfect fellow, perfect guy, perfect, he's one of the Mahajana, right? He's always Krishna conscious. He's always Krishna conscious. So that's why he has created this universe which is keep going like this. And whoever creates taking energy of the Lord directly, without coming into false ego, without coming into some type of false identification, their creation is also very wonderful, like Srila Prabhupada did. Srila Prabhupada made ISKCON, and ISKCON is, as time passes, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Usually any organization we see, if founder dies, then slowly the institution also dies. But in our institution we see, founder has not gone anywhere, founder is still there, that's why it's happening. So we see the institution is getting more and more better, right? Why this is so? Because Srila Prabhupada has prayed for Lord's mercy and Shakti. He's prayed for that. Bhakti nai veda nai namo khuba daro bhakti vedantnameva sarthaka karo. So this humility is something which enables one to do miracles. Right? This is the humility. And he does, that's like we see in the example of Srila Jayananda Goswami, Jayananda Prabhu. He was such a humble devotee. He is coming from engineering background, he did mechanical engineering. But he was the first person who took Srila Prabhupada, he escorted Srila Prabhupada from the airport. And people were asking, why didn't you do your company job? No, I feel okay here with the taxi drivers. I'm okay with doing this service. And any service, he was so humble. Even in ashrama, if somebody is like very lazy, he has put his clothes into water, he has not washed it and put it for drying. He will himself go and wash it and put it for drying. He was the person who first he will take all the garbages and will throw it out. Anything, any service, who will there? Jayananda will be there. And many times Srila Prabhupada is giving class and there is only one audience there, and he is Jayananda. And Srila Prabhupada giving Bhagavatam class as if hall is filled, right? So, like this we see the great Acharya showed us how to do services in a spiritual way. Many times somebody comes, it happens that from outside world, they were so skillful, proficient into their own things. But when they come and they start applying the same skills here, then nothing works. Why doesn't work? Because outside humility is not required. If you are humble, then people they take advantage of you. They will say that this fellow is weak, But here, the humility is only one thing by which everything works. So humility is the qualification to take part in Harinam Sankirtan. Right? Without humility, we cannot take part in Harinam Sankirtan. Then there is no way. There was one brahmachari in Mayapur, Mahaprabhu's time. He was simply drinking milk, staying in jungle. And he thought that the Srivas is getting very, very famous. Why? Because Mahaprabhu is dancing in his angan. So let me also go somehow or other get admitted inside to have darshan, and we'll have some sankirtan. We'll see, at least I will see. So he went to Srivas and he told that, Srivas Thakur, can you please allow me to get darshan of Mahaprabhu inside while Nima is dancing? No, you're not allowed. Nobody is allowed. Only internal associates. Then he thought like, but I'm not less. I stay in jungle. He told to Srivas Thakur, I stay in jungle, and I just drink milk. Srivas Thakur, humble devotee. Srivas Thakur, most humble devotee. He is Srivas Adi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. He is the leader of devotees. How a devotee should be, we should learn from Srivas. So he thought, yeah, this could be true. Very nice qualifications. So he told, you cannot be allowed, but you can peep in from this small little hole here. So previously, the buildings were not made of RCC cement, and there were some holes also by which you can peep in. So Srivas Thakur told that this is the hole from where you can peep in. So Mahaprabhu started Harinam Sankirtan, and after some time, Mahaprabhu is telling, stop, thamo, kichu to samasya ache. Means there is something wrong here. Somebody is from outside, he has come inside. Who is that fellow? Then everybody starts thinking, maybe I. They were so humble. Maybe I am the outside. Nobody is telling anything. Then again Mahaprabhu thinks, Srivas, who is the person who is there inside, who is actually not supposed to be here? And Srivas Thakur very humbly tells Mahaprabhu, there was one fellow, he stays in jungle and he is very austere, he simply drinks milk. So he is actually outside, he is peeping in. Get him in. Mahaprabhu, tell him to come in. So Srivas Thakur went and pulled him inside. Then Mahaprabhu chastises him. Mahaprabhu tells that, what do you think? You are yourself doing big austere brahmachari. By doing this austerity and simply drinking milk, you will be able to take part in Harinam Sankirtan. This fellow. You know, why do you do this, all these things? To get false prestige. You remain in jungle and sometimes you come out from jungle, you get into village And village people will do pranams and all that, give donation, dakshina. I know it. So then, he told, yes, Mahaprabhu, this is the truth thing. Then Srivas Thakur is told by Mahaprabhu, tell him, go away. So show him the way of outside gate. So he went out. So when after some maybe 2-3 minutes, he was going away and he started feeling humble in his heart. So I was so fallen that I am actually the imposter. I am not a yogi. I am simply imposter. So but somehow or other, by the mercy of Srivas Thakur, I got to see Mahaprabhu's Sankirtan. So as soon as he became humble, Mahaprabhu calls him back. Srivas, can you go and call that brahmachari? So again he was called, and he also became the associate of Mahaprabhu thereafter. And hence thereafter they remain very happy, and life goes like that. So with these words, I like to stop here. Today we discussed how there are different energies of the Lord, how Lord empowers different energies. Lord is bhagavān. He is the possessor of 6 opulences. And to give facility to the jivas into this material world, Lord has empowered Brahmaji with Jiva Maya, and in this way we are getting facilitated to live in this material world. And at the same time, we have the opportunity to remember Krishna, get to Paravidya, and again revive our eternal lost relationship. And also we saw the importance of humility in our devotional services. Hare Krishna. So, any comment, any question? Then I will stop here. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji, for the class. Here, one thing I have observed in all the prayers Brahma is offering, here he said, let the Supreme Lord be merciful towards me. It is like he is addressing to someone about the Lord. He is the one who is, he is one friend and soul of all living entities in the world, and he maintains all. If you are offering prayers to the Lord, you are the one who maintains the world, and you are the, it should be like that. So what is this he means? Whom is he addressing to? Like, if you have any idea, like if you can.
He means Supreme Lord only,
yes,
right? He is,
but Brahmaji is speaking to someone about the Supreme Lord. It seems like that, the prayers.
But there is no one except Brahma himself,
yes,
right?
Yes.
To whom he will say.
So that's
could be here, Srila Prabhupada is telling he, maybe some other translation could be something, but Prabhupada is telling he, means we should understand. Of course, he is Supreme Lord only. Yeah. So, third person, who is the person? I don't know.
Or is he speaking to himself? I don't know, this speculation now.
Yeah, he and you, it's same thing. I mean, I don't know, there is no third person there. There is lotus and there is he himself, right? Is there anybody else? Anybody else like to put some?
Yeah. Hare Krishna. You mentioned this point regarding humility. So many times we think, okay, we know all these things. Means some activity we have to do. Service. I know already. I have to do like this. I have to do like this. So what is? Let us just do it. What is the need to pray again? We are going to start some preaching or something like that. So I know, like, okay, by this ways I can get boys and we can start our classes and everything. So at that time in the flow, what happens is that we forget to pray or seek the blessings of spirit because of passion, like happening. So so how to develop that attitude or that mood to seek blessings and prayers, that goodness.
Yeah, we for that we need to pray. Jayapataka Goswami Guru Maharaj says, if you are not able to pray, then you pray that you can pray. Or sorry, if you are not able to cry, then you pray that you cry so that you could cry. So in mode of passion, we may think that, okay, this work has to be done, then okay, I'll do it. But this is not all the work only we are supposed to do. There is something inside in the work that is there also. What is that? And there is prayers and purification that also should take place. I mean, if we do work, not to say, I am done with this, I can do it, let's do some other work. Sometimes it happens, okay, I had been in this department for so many years, okay, I want to do something new. Okay, then do what? Okay, change the department. So, spiritual life is not to just keep jumping from one branch to another, just experience what type of this there. It's there to do devotional service, to please the Vaishnavas, please Sri Guru, and please Sri Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's the goal, right? Goal is what? Prema pumartho man, prema is goal. Activity is just, okay, for our faculties to exercise, we have some activities, through that we are approaching to the goal. But if goal only misses out, then we have to pray, right? That's one. Is it clear? Okay. Okay, we'll stop here. ग्रंथ रहस्य Bhagavatam की, Srila Prabhupada की, गौर प्रेमानंद है।